We also got another special guest. He is one of the owners, the people behind LA Battlegrounds out here on the West. You already know what it is. He is that dude, Mr. Alkatraz in the building.
Yo, yo.
Alkatraz, what's good, boy?
Oh, ain't nothing to it, man. Shit, just right here, modulating.
Man, thanks again for calling up, man. PG Bloggers Radio Show. You know, it's Don't Sleep Thursdays. It's just all West Coast all day today, man.
No doubt.
And if y'all don't know this man, y'all need to get familiar with this man right here, man. He is definitely one of the dudes that runs the LA Battlegrounds Battle League. He's delivered a lot of classic battles, namely the West Coast Dread versus Danny Myers battle.
Actually,
dude
you know,
in the middle right
now that you had KG the Poet, another one that I don't know if you guys watched that Hip Hop DX interview on Young B the Future, but Snoop Dogg pointed out that his favorite battle from him was him versus Dre Vicious, which happened on LA Battlegrounds.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? So they watching, man. You know, we know they watching. You know, me and Wood talk about that shit all the time, bro. Like, you know, we produce pretty good battles. We don't just sit there and just fucking put two motherfuckers together that don't make no sense. We look at a lot of different things. We look at it, you know, some people just look at the bars, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that for a while, and then Wood kind of started coming in and like, no, we got to look at this like boxing. And I was like, what you mean? So, you know, we don't just look at the bars. We look at aggression. How will the aggression match up stylistically? Right. Is this dude a lot taller than the other guy? Like, sometimes you actually got to look at stuff like that. Like, that's why certain shit is a good look, like Pat Stay versus Math Hoffa. Like, that shit was dope. You had two big motherfucking giants, you know, and they're battling and, you know, talking shit. So when you're watching it, you're entertained by even just the presence of it, because you already know what Math Hoffa's the thing. Like, that's a big-ass white boy. Then they spit in these bars. So everything plays a part in, you know what I'm saying, and how you put these matches together. Because, you know, Young B also battled Danny Myers on LA Battlegrounds. I don't know if you guys ever seen that one.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Already knowing, man. So, Alcatraz, man, I definitely want to share with people about just the origin, man, just of LA Battlegrounds, or your origin to the culture, man.
Well, I mean, me, myself, personally, man, I've been in this hip-hop shit for a minute. I'm talking about, you know, from breakdancing at, like, 6, 7 years old, you know what I'm saying, and just being indulged in the culture of hip-hop. You know, which is kind of crazy because, you know, I'm out of Inglewood, but, you know, for some reason I kind of indulged, like, the real graffiti-style B-boy type, you know, hip-hop, which kind of drew me more into the East Coast-style hip-hop. But I also love my roots of being from the West Coast. So that's kind of where it came from, man. You know, as I became an artist, you know what I'm saying, I've had a good run as an independent artist, man. I've made a lot of great investments that have place my life in a certain way area where I actually am living off of what I've done in hip hop. You feel me? By myself, you know, because I learned at an early age that everything. A lot of people, you know, they view things on perception, and you know they think that because if you on MTV or certain things you made it, that's not making it. You know what I'm saying? Making it is living off this shit. So, you know, that's kind of where it all grew from. And, you know, and I started seeing, I think we talked about this before, I started seeing, you know, I was a fan of Grind Time and you know, and Smack DVDs, and I used to watch what was going on. And, you know, I liked Grind Time. I thought it was dope, but I always felt like, as a dude that grew up in Inglewood, I kind of felt like what the representation of the MCs that they were showing, I'm like, the dudes were skilled, but it was more suburban. And I'm like, well, where's the urban MC? Because, you know, Smack had all the urban MCs. I'm like, man, I want to see that real nigga shit. Like, that's what I want to see. You feel me? So that's what I used to trip out on. And then, you know, you would see a lot of East Coast cats out there in the Bay Area, you know, getting it in, because a lot of them came out of Grind Time. Like, you know, the first time I ever saw Arsenal was Grind Time, you know, and Fight Club. I think that was some shit, too, you know, but that was just because of MTV. You know, I saw Cortez. I saw Conceited. I saw a lot of dudes come out of Grind Time. So, you know, when we started our shit, which was still several years later after, you know, Grind Time got going, and then, you know, Smack DVDs turned into the URL, you know, I was still doing my artistry. And then, you know, I ended up hooking up with somebody that we were going to start a rap battle league, and then that shit kind of fell through, just differences as far as, like, what direction we wanted to go. And you know, I had brought Woods into the picture, and he was like, man, we do this shit ourselves. So came up with the name LA Battlegrounds 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years, you know, in January. And, you know, we just pretty much, we combine everything, because Woods actually, he's a counselor as well, you know what I'm saying? So he works with troubled youth and adults, you know, people who have addictions or even rehabilitation of gangbanging and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Because that was his thing, you know, that he used to be involved. So LA Battlegrounds is not just first of all, it's not a league, it's a division, you know what I'm saying? We a division out here. So, you know, we connected with together, and we made it happen, man. We started going into these different areas, and, you know, I knew Dre Vicious for a minute, because he would slide through to our studio, you know, and be up there with friends and stuff like that, and, you know, so I knew who he was, and I used to tell him, man, like, yo, you know, you should battle rap, and he was already friends with Arsenal, so people had been telling him, and, you know, guys like him made his debut with us, and then he helped us put some shit together where we did a CDF, which is our Catch That Fade tryouts in Watts at the Watts Towers, and that's where we found a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of other MCs that, you know, we built up and worked on, and you know,
Young B was on there too, right? I saw it. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the first time that we actually met Young B was at the CDF tryouts, and then after that he battled Michael Million. Then he battled actually right after that he got the Danny Myers battle, and then he battled Dre Vicious, and then from that point it was just like, then he started doing, because I mean he had done like other little small leagues, but when after he did the Danny Myers and the Dre Vicious, that's when he started getting calls, and then he started traveling out, you know, out of LA to battle other people, and you know, and so now, you know, from traveling around now, look, you know, Snoop done seen him on LA Battlegrounds, and you know, picked him up, and he over there at Gladiator School battling B Magic and shit. And that's what it's about, bro. These guys, you know, it's about these guys doing something that they never, you know, imagined they would be doing, or just like going to the next level and just doing, you know, doing what they love to do off of this music, you know, and you know, hopefully, you know, he's actually battling November 15th. Let me plug that in. We got Cali Heat coming up next week.
I was just going to ask about that, yep.
Yeah, he battling Cali Smooth, you know what I'm saying? Once again, you know, we put on them classics, you know what I mean? So him and Cali Smooth going to be the headliner. We got Dre Vicious versus Boney B. Crazy. We got a couple of different battles that night, man. Perfecto versus Blink. Like, it's a lot of different battles that we got going on that's going to be good that night. You know, so I'm excited about it. My man Joey Black's gonna do the co-hosting with me. Got my man Shovel and Hammer. You know what I'm saying? He's the DJ. My man Glasses Malone, which is why we are a division, because we would DMC Division Music. And you know, he'll be there, and it's gonna be a nice little event, man. You know what I'm saying? We're taking it back to the grassroots of the real cipher look. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers on the underground.
That's what's up, man. Definitely, man. Like, I'm definitely going to be trying to be in the building on that day, definitely.
Man, you got to, man.
You already know.
You got to see these, man. The energy's crazy.
But I definitely want to get your opinion, man, real quick, just on the state of just West Coast battle rap.
As
like,
far as
what do you think we stand? Like, what do you think the West Coast stands right now as far as talent, as far as on a national level?
Well, I think people are waking up, you know, especially to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I think it started with already what URL was doing. And if you look at a lot of the dudes over at, like, say, KOTD or whatever, like, a lot of them boys is changing their styles, man. They rap more like the URL style rapper. Even if they don't do the gun bars, their setups and the way they rap, their demeanor, the way they kick their shit, it's not as laughy jokey as it used to be at one time.
Right.
The shit is more
serious
now. You can see it, and that shit came from that. So the West, come on, man, like, you know, that shit comes from over here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ticking and pot locking, that's a West Coast thing. Breakdancing is East Coast. Pot locking is West Coast. Anybody that doesn't know that, that's what that is. And that was because, you know, if you talk to any dudes that was gangbanging that were pop lockers, that was the whole point of the movement, because it was almost like a position where I might fire on you. You feel me? So that's where that whole style. So the ticking also came from that. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the position of West Coast is good, man. You know, they're waking up, bro. They didn't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You starting to see them grab a lot of the dudes that, you know, I ain't trying to sound all arrogant or nothing, but a lot of these boys that's getting picked up came out of LA Battlegrounds. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna keep it funky, man, because I notice that a lot of people try to overlook us, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep overlooking us because we gonna keep producing, because we gonna go to areas that these niggas are scared to go to. And they be talking, you know, oh yeah, we for the hood. No, you're not going to the hood. We going to the hood. We're risking shit happening to us to find the next cat that has some skill but is lost right now. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily seeing that there's another outlet for him where he can possibly, you know, create a career, and he don't have to do music. He can actually make a career now out of being a battle rapper.
Let that aggression out. Doing that instead of doing other things in the street.
I'm telling you, bro, and it's a lot of them out here. It's just you got to find them. That's it. You'd be surprised, you know who you talk to, and you know, I mean, it's just crazy. Like it's even crazier that there's been cats that I meet from the east side of Los Angeles that don't even know what the Santa Monica Pier looks like, or what it is, or what the 3rd Street Promenade looks like. And this shit is just right over, you know what I'm saying, the 10 freeway. But I'm just saying that to reference, like, sometimes these dudes actually are confined to what they think is life, and it's not, you know what I'm saying? And and with battle rap, we hope to, with LA Battlegrounds, we hope to continue to expose that and bring new life to different battle rappers. We want them to grow and flourish. I don't care about that, you know what I mean? We've had different issues with people thinking that we don't want artists to grow, and it's not that. Our only thing that we say is, if you know that people seen you and you started getting more shine once you came on our stage, just acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you came from LA Battlegrounds, because that's the only part that kind of trips me out sometimes on the West Coast as far as state of West Coast. Most of these dudes that you guys know, that you don't even know where they came from. There's no home. They don't even have a home. Like, and that's why there's not that many. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's not that many, because there's no foundation to where the fuck they coming from. Like, where these niggas come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the whole thing. Like, the reason why Smack got such a hard, heavy catalog, you know what I'm saying, is because at one time they was just all super loyal to only him and the Lions Den, and that shit was one family. And that was all the same people that you see now. Now he's trying to rebuild and build a whole new catalog and do a different business with it, because you have to. Now his big names, they can go anywhere and they don't need him anymore. And that's kind of where the business aspect came in, and it's like, fuck, like, you know, they don't need Smack to get paid no more, because now you can end up on a reality TV show, and you can do fucking, who knows, do yoga posters. Who knows what the fuck these guys can do. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, they're big enough names now where the platform was so huge that they're able to do whatever they want. So that's just pretty much where.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just want to say, man, like, what's crazy about this, I'll just say LA battle rap to keep it a stack. Like, LA battle is the only thing I can see where you literally have a rival gang member battling, and it's just like nothing pop off. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like,
though, that it's just politics. You just got to find out what's going on.
Yeah,
because it can be a rival gang. You know what I'm saying? We've had people in the building before they're rival gang members, but if there's nothing popping off with their hoods at that time, and it's not, you get what I'm saying? Even if they rivals, like, they're not, you know what I'm saying? We'd be like, you know, you kind of inform them, hey, you know, this person's here. You know, you don't necessarily say, like, oh, they from here. You say, yo, this person's here. Most of them, if they really in the streets like that, they already know who that dude is, probably where he's from. So they're like, nah, I'm cool. If he cool, I'm cool. Okay, cool, man. We just, you know what I mean? That's what it is. So it just depends. Now, you don't put two people in the building whose neighborhoods have actual beef at the moment.
Right, at that time.
Or, because that's not going to turn out good.
But that's the positive thing. What's so dope about it, because I'm already knowing. I'm from LA. I'm already knowing how that is. Block to block is different sets. You know what I mean? So it's like to be in a battle and have dudes doing that, battle rapping instead of battling in the street. Like, it's a good look. It's a good look, man. You providing chances for cats to get out of that life. So that's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate what you do, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we have to, bro. Like, and that aspect of it, I ain't gonna take no credit for that, because my credit comes from the fact that I love battle rap and what the culture is. The whole thing of getting people off the street, that's my man Woods, man. You know what I'm saying? That's his angle. So, as he sold it to me and showed me what that was about, I was like, yeah, like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something for the community. You know what I'm saying? So that's a Hoodwood Scorsese on that end, as far as like who came with that angle of, yo, we got to get these kids and we got to use this right here to help different individuals grow out of their situations. And we thank you for having us on the show, man. You show us a lot of love, man, and we appreciate that shit, because like I said, a lot of people overlook us. A lot of people not necessarily overlook us, but they actually just purposely ignore us for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty blatant, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's cool. We're gonna keep doing our thing. We're gonna keep producing battles. We're gonna keep having events, and the shit's gonna keep growing for us. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about us, we don't stop. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing that can knock us down, that can make us stop. Sometimes, in the past we had a situation with our last event, you know what I'm saying, and some things didn't fall through. There's a lot of little bullshit that happened, politics, and we had to we had to reschedule and do different things. We actually lost battles from that one. They got picked up by other motherfuckers, and that's what I'm saying. It's funny because motherfuckers will take a battle somewhere else and won't even acknowledge who set up the battle, and that shit to me is some fuckery to me. I'm like, oh, that's how y'all niggas get down. Okay, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's like a motherfucker owe you $20 and he just not mentioning it to you. And you're like, okay, see if I ever lend you money again. Because you never want to burn bridges. Go ahead.
But one thing man, over here at Preacher Bloggers Radio, we ain't gonna overlook nothing, man.
Nah, y'all solid, man. Y'all 100. That's what I like.
We got you over here. So anytime you need to, promote an event, you need to get on here. You already know, man.
Yeah, well, you let them know, man. November 5th, Cali is going down. You know what I'm saying? Main event, Young B the Future versus Cali Smooth is going down. Your man Alkatraz, www.labattlegrounds.com. Check out the battles on labattlegrounds.com. On LA Battlegrounds on YouTube. You know what I mean? Check us out. You know what I mean? You're going to have Glasses Malone in the building that day. I just want people to come out and have a good time, you know what I'm saying? And it starts at 5 p.m. and it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good night of battles, I guarantee that.
And Trash, speaking of Young B, man, the Young B is about to definitely be in the building as well right now on the show, man. So if you wanna stick around, listen in or whatever, but we definitely gonna have Young B on here as well, man.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, shit, it is what it is. I'm listening. I got to run and do some things, but that's what's up, man. So, it's good, man. Young B doing his thing, man. We happy for him. There's good things that he's got going on over there, and he needs to, just keep doing what he's doing and stay positive. And, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got star quality like a motherfucker, man. I could see him going on to being a movie star even. I'm saying, man, that's what it's all about. You guys, it's about growing the fan, becoming something else. Like, aside from everything, I see he be doing the Bizzle TV. So he doing, he got a good idea of where he headed with it.
That's what's up, man. Again, y'all be on the lookout. LA Battlegrounds, November 15th. Cali Heat going down, y'all. Man, Alcatraz in the building.
Hey, yo, Dozy.
Yes, sir.
You got the homie Young B on the line right now.
Young
B the Future in the building.
Yo.
Young B.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what it do?
What it do, homie?
We talking about how you supposed to be a...
Oh, man, nah, man. I'm out here trying to stay as humble, as modest as I can be, brother.
Okay, well, you do that, but let me say you're going to be a superstar.
That's Trash right there.
Who's like Trash? I know I heard Trash. He's still on the line?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah, what it do, brother? What's going on?
Oh, shit, we here, man. We talking about the November 15th battle coming up. I know you about to get on here and get your shine and do your thing, man. So plug in your battles and all that, man, and we'll see you next weekend. I can't wait for the battle, man. I know you're going to put on a hell of a show.
Oh, yeah, man. Next weekend is going down, you know what I mean? We gonna promo the Facebook, the Twitter. You know, I don't know if you have noticed, a lot of times during battle time for me, I kind of lay in the cut. You know what I mean? I've been in my head cooling out. I seen Cali Smooth last week at the Daylight vs. A.V. Hoggers joint, and I was out there doing my Bizzle TV, which is kind of like a street, you know what I mean, interview series I be putting together. But anyway, I bumped into Cali up there, man. He was talking trash, egging me on, trying to get me out my bag. You feel me? I wouldn't give him the energy though. I wouldn't give him the
That's right.
Right. I'm saving it all for next week, man. Classic battle coming in.
Yes, sir. Young B the Future versus Smooth. Cali Heat, baby. LA Battlegrounds. Y'all know what it is, man. Once again, shout out to PG Blockers, man. Thanks for having me and Hoodwood Scorsese, the whole LA Battlegrounds division movement. So I'm going to let y'all go ahead and finish your interview with Young B, man. Y'all be safe, man. God bless, and we'll chop it up in a
Trash,
minute.
man.
Salute, man. We appreciate you.
All right, man. Be easy. Yeah.